Hello and welcome to Travel Beans. I'm Emma and this is Alex.
We are digital nomads travelling the world and we're currently in my hometown of Kewstoke.
So we're not always traveling and filming. Sometimes we have some in-between days where we need to earn some cold, hard cash.
We would love to be in the position to travel full-time without having to do some extra work on the side to support it, because the money in the YouTube game, guys,
it's not so consistent. So what do we do to earn money? For those of you who don't already know this, we are online English teachers and we spend currently about 3 days a week working full-time hours online.
So today we are making our way onto a new road trip. We're going to the Cotswolds, but we wanted to show you before we left what a normal day is like, because we are working up until 5 p.m. teaching. We woke up at 8 to start this morning. We're now on a half-an-hour break to quickly film some stuff for you guys and have a quick bite of lunch.
So as we only have a brief 30 minutes to have a lunch break today, we are going to have to whip up something mighty quickly. So we've decided to go for a British classic of beans on toast. Obviously, with the name of Travel Beans, we are quite big fans of every kind of bean. We do not discriminate against any beans. And today we have gone for the traditional Heinz classic baked beans.
There is no other type of baked beans.
There is no other type of baked beans. So as I'm giving my tasty beans a good old stir, I thought now would be a good opportunity to introduce to you our new gadget, which we're really excited about actually. So this is the Skyroam Solis, and this is a Wi-Fi device that works in over 130 countries. As digital nomads and people who work online, it's really important for us to have Wi-Fi wherever we go. We have tried other Wi-Fi devices in the past, but they're usually not available in so many countries and they're not so flexible. The Skyroam is super easy to use. You buy the device and then you just top it up whenever you need it. It's super high speed and works using 4G, and it also has the added bonus of being able to be used as a power bank. We've been using this over the last few weeks and we have been really impressed by it, so we can highly recommend it to any digital nomads out there or people going on a lot of vacations every year who need access to their Wi-Fi. We'll put a link in the description below, so go and check that out if you are interested.
This might not look like much to you watching from home, and to be honest, it doesn't look like much to us Brits either, but it doesn't matter. It's a classic, it's a staple, and we have 5 minutes until our class, so it's time to shove these burning hot beans down my throat.
So after we finish our beans on toast, we're gonna go and teach for a few more hours, and then we need to pack and get ready for our road trip. And also we have a little digital nomad travel hack, which we are really excited to show you guys. So we will see you after we finish work.
Finished!
We're finished! It's the weekend, baby! So I'm just packing the bags now. We're going to be setting off soon and going to the Cotswolds. The last time we went there was probably when we first ever started our YouTube channel. So this was years ago. I cannot wait to go back.
But before we go, you guys are just delighted to be in my bedroom! Welcome to my bed. Nothing interesting happens here.
As we've never actually made a video for you guys here in Al's room before, we thought it might be a good opportunity to take a trip down memory lane.
You've been snooping me.
I've been snooping through all his things and I found something that I think you guys will like very much. Do you remember this one, Al?
A night to remember. What does it say underneath?
Big match reward for Alex.
I did not get any such reward with that old man.
Look at that little face, that innocent little face. 11-year-old Alex on December 21st with over 5,000 fans watching was the Torquay mascot for the evening, and the occasion was crammed full of memorable moments.
She laughs, but this was my claim to fame when I was at school. I was the bloody legend who ran out in the FA Cup third round for Torquay United in front of all the fans. Yes, I got to score a goal against Neville Southall. And yes, I saw Ian Dowie's big, deformed
How and why did that even happen?
Most people won't know who Ian Dowie is, including Emma, but for the football fans out there, they know he is famous for being a very ugly man. And I saw his and everyone else in the changing rooms Also, I found this thing that Emma made for me on a Christmas after our first big trip, and it's loads of old photos from way before we started the channel. This is from 7 years ago. So I'm not sure if there's anything of note to show you, but there you go. Can you see us there?
Ah, look at us. That must have been about a week or two after we first met.
That's Emma's chin. She used to call this mustachio and she loved that bit. How cool that lad is. He's on the bloody beach, learning the guitar at the time.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was our first baby.
This is our car that we bought and we got to drive it around Australia. That was pretty epic. Little Mowgli Owl. I've always been quite feral.
You look very happy and content there.
And the final picture I want to show you is that, I mean, the reason I'm wearing a hat right now is because I never get my hair cut and it just looks terrible. But this is what happens when I don't. Emma will just always sees it and it says big head every time. So I'm wearing a hat so I don't have a big head. It's so weird looking at this like before the YouTube channel. There was a life before YouTube for us. Here it is in picture form.
Now we are all packed. We wanted to give you guys a little bit of information on our digital nomad life here in the UK.
So when we were travelling, we were working 1 month on, 1 month off, working crazy hours to be able to afford to go away and make content. While we're here in England, we're doing it a bit differently.
We are still trying to save for our big round the world trip. However, we still want to travel while we're here in the UK. So what we have found is working for us at the moment is working 3 days on teaching and then having 4 days off to travel and to make content.
This has led to what we think is the most genius digital nomad hack in England that exists.
Yeah, I can't believe more people aren't doing it, to be honest.
Usually we get cabin fever when we're working at home, so we want to go and edit videos or do some extra work in an office or a location, but co-working spaces are extremely expensive everywhere, so that's one need. Also, we're little porcupines who keep eating things and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so we want to combat that. So, if we could find a place to do that at the same time, it would be the most genius thing that exists.
So, what did we do? Well, we joined a very well-known gym company that actually has its own workspace in each of its locations, which are dotted all around England.
This is not a plug for David Llyod, which is the gym chain that we have joined, but the fact that they were all over the country, they have specific areas for business people, they have really fast Wi-Fi, and they have a gym, jacuzzi, blah, 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 all the things to get you wet and hot. It was a no-brainer. It is very expensive. We get nothing for mentioning the company or anything like that, but we're paying, I think, £100 per month each. But we do have unlimited use of an office.
Whenever we looked into co-working spaces in our local areas, it was at least that much just for the co-working space. So if we can get the gym and the co-working space combined for the same price, it's a win.
So our number one digital nomad tip of the UK in 2019, it's very specific, is to join David Llyod Gym.
Speaking of which, we are going to head over to the gym right now to get this video edited and work up a sweat.
And then we are making our way to the Cotswolds tonight, so the next video will be in the countryside of England again. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. More interesting travel content is coming. Please strap yourselves in.
If any of you would like to support our travel so maybe we can make more content for you guys, more than the 2 videos a week, then you can see our link to our Patreon down below. It is very, very much appreciated.
Punch the subscribe button, lick the notification bell. It's everyone's favourite time. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time, and beads out!